Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to work on the follow-on from the sitting class with your feet. This is going to be similar movements but standing. So it's going to require a little bit more strength and control. So if you haven't done the sitting one yet, go back and try that for a day or two first. If that starts to feel easy, come on back here. Widen your toes underneath you. Know that your heels are behind your shin and calf bones. Lengthen your whole spine, your pubic bone up away from your thigh bones, your sit bones down towards your heels, and your collarbones wide into the space. Easy in your head and neck joint. Breathe into the whole volume of your lungs. Yes, this is about your feet. Activate your pelvic floor. And now, lift up all of your toes. We're going to do those scales again that we did sitting in the last video. Little toe, fourth, third, second, big toe. My big toe is very eager on my left side. Normal that you have one foot that is more dominant than the other. The more you practice, the more you build those neural pathways, the more success you will have, the more you do it. Lift them all up again. Little toe, fourth, third, second, big toe. Lift them all up. Big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Again, one last time, lift them all up. Scales, like you're doing scales on the piano. Lift the toes up, little toe, fourth, third, second, big toe. Lift them up, big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Gorgeous. Scrunches. Like you're at the beach, scrunching the sand between your toes. When I was little, we used to go to this beach in a town called Goolwa and go cockling, and you'd stand in the sand right where the waves would come in and like scrunch the sand and find cockle shells in the sea. I haven't done that in ages. Scrunch it up. Go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arches. Remember, they're like those suction cup feet. Your heels still stay behind the shin and calf bone. Your balls of your feet, the meaty bit on the pads of your feet, still stay on the floor. All of your toes still stay on the floor. You're just working the muscles underneath your feet to lift up your arches. This is also really good for you if you have a tendency to go like that. Rolling these takes pressure off your knees to be able to lift up your own feet. Side note, ballet is also really good for that problem. This is some martial arts because you have to have a really great connection to the floor in bare feet. So you're picking up a lot of information from the floor underneath you to be able to find your balance. Oh, it's getting a little bit crampy now. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, rises are coming. 1, widen the bones of the feet. I'm going to do this front on. When you rise up onto your toes, and you can start doing this, you can hold on to something by the side of you if you need to. You're going to keep picking your pubic bone up away from your thigh bones. You're also going to keep lengthening your heels down even as you rise your heels up off the floor. Imagine you've got high heels growing out of your feet. And if you have a glass in front of you, a mirror, in French, c'est un glace, you look and see that the lines of your feet, these bones here, are really parallel to each other, perpendicular to the floor, so you're not going up and around or in and out. Straight up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now little pliés. Now when you're doing this so simply and just in parallel, know that your knee joint is a rolling and sliding joint. So that can take the pressure out of going, I'm doing a squat. This isn't a squat. This is about finding more space in the joints, oiling up the joints, being aware of your alignment, taking away any unnecessary tension that might be in your shoulders, the back of your head, back of your heels and your ankle joint and in your hips. So keep rolling and sliding those knees into the space in front of you. And as your knees roll and slide forward, think about the whole back part of your body shifting back and up into the space. Knees move forward and down, back goes back and up. Knees move forward and down, back goes back and up. And then there's a lot of pressure that's taken up of those joints. It can feel really delicious. 2 more. And we get to do those bends again in first. So a little Pilates beat, or have a big slice of pizza, have your heels kissing and your toes apart. Same thing, knees are reaching away from each other into the space. Nice. Same thing, knees are still reaching forward and down and away. Back is going back and up into the space. And suddenly there's a lot of space in those joints and it's not crunching or crashing down. Back goes back and up. 3, 2, 1. Now that we're in this rotated position, we're going to rise up. Heels move down even as the heels lift off the floor. As you lower down, pubic bone lifts up. Press the floor away. As you lower down, pelvic floor, pubic bone lengthens away from the thigh bones. 3 more. 2. And lengthening the back of the legs. You're going to do the same thing in a little rise on one foot. Let's go for 5. You can always augment this in your own time. 5. Ooh, a little bit wobbly. 4. Again, pubic bone lengthening away from the thigh bone. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Widen the toes, widen the feet. Arches lift up a little. Pubic bone lifts up away from the thigh bone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, better on my left, ain't that something? Inhale, reach the arms up, breathe into your whole spine. Exhale, lengthen them down. We're going to go to the floor now. So make sure you've got your Thera Band and meet me on the mat. Okay. Thera Band can be any strength. Blue is like mid difficulty. So you want it wrapping around the ball of your foot and your toes, so that when you reach your whole foot and toes forward, it's catching on the top of your toes as well. So you want to practice your full range of motion. We're going to do 10 in total for a start. Again, augment this every 3 days. So you start with 10, and then maybe after 3 days you do 15, and then maybe after a week you do 20. Full range of motion, forward and back, looking at the alignment of your feet so that your metatarsals, the long bones in your feet, are following the line of your shin bone. Then you do just the extent of your point. 10, 9, 8, just the toes. 6, 5, 4, like you're waving. 3, 2, 1, run. Just the ankle. So it's like you're actually scratching, itching your heel in the air in front of you. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Then you take your left leg, put it over the top of your right leg. And then you're going to keep a flexed foot here and turn the big toe towards you. So you're actually making a flexed sickle. It's not so pretty, but it is good for stabilization. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's quite fascinating how fatigued it gets only after a few. You take the foot, and you reach with the Thera Band in the other direction. So you've got that tension when you flex it out and you try and bring your right little toe towards you. 6 more, 5, 4, you're fishing that flexed foot out. 3, 2, 1. Everything on the left. So we start full range of motion. Reach and back, and reach and back. Lengthen, try and till the wall in front of you with your toenails. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Just the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex it back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right over left. Little sickled pulses in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. And reaches out. 10, 9, 8. Keep along with the spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. You did it. Do it again tonight.